Alright guys, you know why I'm here. One Piece chapter 1090. We got the early spoilers, and you know, us Admiral fans been saying this for years and years and years. We're getting all the vindication, we just keep getting it and getting it and getting it. Chapter 1090 titled Admiral Kizaru. So Kizaru, you guys know from the end of last chapter, overheard the conversation between York and Gorosei at Marijoy, where York said, "Save me from Straw Hat Luffy." So Kizaru kicked into action immediately, jumped off his ship and Yadamir'd over to the island. Now this is actually pretty interesting because what was he reflecting the light off? Obviously we're gonna have to see this in action because this is kind of insane for Kizaru. Maybe he's reflecting it off, I don't even know what he's reflecting it off, but we're gonna have to see. But he got to the island before everybody else, so he's at the island solo before the fleet's there. This man Kizaru is all about that smoke. I've been telling y'all from the beginning, so you guys know, you guys need to go watch my Kizaru scaling video. I talked about how he never runs from smoke from anybody. People try to bring up the trolling instances where it's like he contradicts it later with the Ben Beckman thing. Obviously he literally like arguably blitzes Beckman after Beckman has the gun pointed at him, and then he just ignores him, disrespects him, jumps in this guy, starts beaming people. Right now, he was also said he'll go to Wano to fight Big Mom and Kaido, right? This on sight instantly, no hezzy, pulls up on Egghead. So when he pulls up on Egghead, we see that Luffy takes the Den Mushi and he tells the Gorosei, "Yo, I'm gonna become the king of the pirates." And we actually see that Morgan, Big News Morgan, is eavesdropping, so he's gonna start, you know, putting out the propaganda and shit. I guess that's what the spoilers are saying. It's kind of a little bit confusing. We all see Robin is with the Straw Hats, so she's not anywhere. It's so weird that she was omitted from that final panel. Maybe Oda was just teasing us with that, but she is with the Straw Hats. But don't forget, Kennery and Devon's on the island, so people that were away for a while, it's still possible she did get captured because Devon can just look like somebody else. I don't think this is that case, but I'm just saying, be wary for it. Seraphim are enclosed in gigantic bubbles. We still don't get confirmation how they were shut down, if they were defeated or just shut down by York. I think it's kind of ambiguous still at this point. Hopefully we get that confirmation. Snake, which is Bo's Seraphim, of course, is falling in love with Luffy. Makes sense, obviously. Shout out to Bo. And basically that's why Frankie and the other people that were, you know, turned to stone are back to normal. She freed them because she fell in love with Luffy and Luffy told her to do it. Kizaru arrives at Egghead Island, and now people are going to be like, "Oh wow, this looks so bad for Kizaru," but with what we get at the end of the chapter, it don't fucking matter. Obviously there's pretense for this. Sentomaru's his fucking kin. It's his nephew, adopted or whatever. They got a close tie, right? He doesn't actually want to kill Sentomaru, so he shoots like some kind of beam at him. It might have been some kind of kicking technique, and Sentomaru blocks. He's like, "Uncle, don't forget I have the strongest defense," or something like that. We don't really get more on that scuffle. I assume they're probably gonna have a conversation and it was just some shit casual. You know how Kizaru is. But the big thing that's coming, wait, the crew thinks of escaping to Elbaf Island with the Vegapunk machine. So again, Luffy's thinking escape here. I said this at the end of last chapter. He's thinking escape first, bro. So it's like, at the very least, you gotta apply like, okay, maybe he just doesn't feel like having a big drawn out fight right now, which I predicted anyway. But it's like he's acknowledging Kizaru, and it's going to get doubled down. Crew's thinking of escaping to Elbaf, so Elbaf being the next arc seems like it's all but confirmed at this point. A lot of people were speculating that that was coming right after Wano. We got Egghead instead, but Elbaf being next makes the most sense. So York put a password on the island so no one can escape. Basically, they're trapped, so they're going to have to fight, right? And at the end of the chapter, Luffy notices something through observation haki and says a very powerful person has just arrived, my guys. Dude, this man Luffy just confirming admirals and Yonkos on the same tier, bro. He knows immediately, feels the presence of Kizaru, and knows what the fuck it is. We already knew this, obviously, with all the scaling I do. If you catch my live streams, etc. We all know this stuff. The people that really know. We all have known. But now we're going to get that confirmation, right? We're going to see this little scuffle probably. And Luffy's already acknowledging Kizaru, knows what it is. Expect this fight to be cool if they do have a drawn out fight. I'm not going to get too hyped right now, but I love to see what we see at the end of this chapter. Luffy's thinking retreat first. He knows the naval fleet's pulling up. Like, they ain't no slouches. This is like a legit threat that they're taking on. And Kizaru, a very powerful person, not even seeing it, not even seeing any showings of strength, just flexing through sheer or alone. He knows Kizaru is that man. Stay tuned. Of course, I'm going to be covering the full summary when it comes out, panels, full chapter. I'll be with it. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and I'll see you guys soon.
If they question how I get it, I got answers. Like what she got me tripping like